gas or to get cigarettes, right? I see it all the time. It's like recurring billing, even though it's not technically billed every month, right? So what we built out with Inboxer Academy is a low ticket recurring billing. It's $5, but it's $5 every month. Now, mind you, this is an entire product that you get to sell, okay? So if you're new, when you get this funnel, which again, you can grab it right here. Here's all the Inboxer Academy assets. They're right here, and they're all laid out for you just like this. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of stuff that you can see right here that will allow you to connect everything together. So you get this business selling the book. You also get this business or have this business selling Inboxer Academy, okay? So as we kind of dive into this business, we realize we want to send some traffic down there to Inboxer Academy, and we want to create these lists of people that did not buy and people that did buy, all right? That's business number 2. Business number 3, all right, let's go back here and make it draw. Business number 3 is going to get traffic, okay? And it's going to go into your 7-figure email formula, okay? Now remember, this is the higher ticket product. And again, you're going to have people that don't buy, okay? And you're going to have people that do buy, all right? That's going to happen. And those people are going to go into different email lists, okay? So it's going to happen. There's going to be people in different email lists. So we'll highlight these people, just do it in green. All right, so you have the 7-figure email business, and then you have non-buyers, and you have buyers. Okay, so now here we sit with 3 businesses, okay? And by the way, the 7-figure email formula, this is what I just created for you guys. I literally just finished this up last week, gave you guys everything that you need. Here it is. It's a complete auto webinar. So this is a complete webinar that if you run the webinar, I'll show you the replay room, but you can actually run this webinar and sell this product right here and sell it for $497, and you get to keep all of the money, okay? So 100% of the money comes back to you. You can get that business right here on the 7-figure email strategies, funnels, and assets. And by the way, I have added the whole keynote presentation so that you can download that keynote presentation should you want to, okay? So that you can reread this and do it your way if you'd like. This is my voice and my story in here. But again, I never mention myself. This is all about you, and it's all about helping you to create the sales that I want you to be able to create in your business. So now you have all 3 of these businesses, okay? Now, the question is, if you're driving traffic to all of them, okay? So that means if you're bringing customers into each funnel, how do we support each other? How do we help each other? How does one business help the other business, right? Well, at the end of the day, you've got all these email lists that you've created, okay, from each one of these businesses. What I normally do and what I suggest is that this business comes together, okay, no matter what. These 2 lists come together, okay, and they promote Inboxer Academy. And then they promote a 7-figure business, okay? In other words, they promote this other product. Then these lists come together, okay, and they promote these will promote the 8-figure book, okay, and then this will promote the 7-figure webinar, okay? So that's the auto webinar that I've put together for you. And then, of course, these 2 lists come together, and they might promote the 8-figure book, okay, and then they'll promote the Inboxer Academy. Now, you might say, Anthony, that seems simple. That seems very logical. All we're doing is just sending emails. Why would that not, like, where's the magic in that, right? How many of you kind of figured you're probably going to want to promote each of your other businesses with your email lists? All right, I see lots and lots of yeses coming in. That's good. Okay, so the question becomes, how do we make these, and I forgot to write the word promote, here. So hold on. I like uniformity. Let me just kind of write the word promote there. Bring your list together. Okay. So how do we properly do this? The thing is you have to remember how the gas station model works. Okay. You come in to spend a sizable amount of money on gas, then buying something cheap like a pack of gum seems like it's no problem. But if you come in to buy a pack of gum, you're not as likely to leave with $50 or $60 or $70 worth of gas. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so that means when you're coming in through this funnel over here, okay, so when you're coming in through this funnel, when you're coming in through this 7-figure traffic funnel, all right, and you guys hear me blowing off the dust on this thing because it's sometimes my pen doesn't work. If my Apple pen won't work if it's got any kind of dust or anything. So, all right. So when you come in through this funnel, this is what we call a high ticket funnel. Okay. So people are sold something for $497. Do you think that the people that have not bought are like they watched your webinar? They got to know you a little bit, but they didn't want to spend $479 or $497. How many of you think that maybe showing them the Inboxer Academy for $5 or the book for $7 is probably going to pique their interest really quickly? Just say yes or no. Okay, I see lots of yeses. That's right. Look, in this particular case, okay, in this particular case, your non-buyers, okay, are very valuable. Okay? Your non-buyers are very, very valuable. And that's because, look, when we set our expectations high, okay, so when we set our expectations high and we're selling something for a whole lot of money, okay, a whole lot of money, then guess what we do? Oftentimes, if we can't afford it, when we sell something or show something really, really cheap, people take action because we've been seeing this big price point, this $497, and then all of a sudden, boom, we crash down and we can get, you're telling me we can get a book on email marketing and just get started for only $7? Or you're telling me for $4.95 a month, I can get started on Inboxer Academy? And I'm thinking, wow, okay, I couldn't afford to do this. Not everybody can afford that, right? So not everybody can afford the $497. So if they can't afford it and you offer them an affordable option, they're already sold on the concept. That is why when I built these businesses for you, I had this in mind. Notice that all 3 of them are just alike. For instance, this teaches email marketing, the 8-figure, basically the 8-figure formula book, right? This is teaching funnels and email. Inboxer Academy, it's teaching email marketing. The 7-figure email formula, again, teaching email marketing. The reason that I did this is that if you came in through this high ticket funnel, okay, so if you happen to come in through this high ticket funnel over here, okay, and you couldn't afford to buy it, the next logical options would be to go ahead and take into consideration maybe getting over here or over here, right? Maybe go over here and buy the book and buy Inboxer Academy, and together you've only spent $12, right? So if you've only spent $12, then hey, that's way cheaper than $497, so you ought to be thrilled. Does everybody agree with me on that? Just say yes or say no. That's okay. All right, I see lots of yeses coming in. Very good. Okay, now these other 2 funnels, okay, these other 2 funnels over here. So if we're looking kind of like as we go down this, these funnels over here, okay, and I'm going to encapsulate both of these because they both kind of fit the same bill. These 2 funnels in red, okay, these funnels, your buyers are very valuable. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, wait a minute, Anthony. Why is it that my buyers are valuable over here, but they're not valuable if they spend $497? Well, certainly, listen, somebody that spends $497 on your product is certainly a very valuable person. That person is somebody that is likely going to spend more money with you in the future. However, you don't really have anything else to sell them, right, that costs more than $497. So what you're looking at is their expectations are up here at $500. And if they don't buy, it's real easy to sell somebody into this funnel or this funnel, right? Because it's super, super cheap. But in this funnel, if people go on these non-buyer lists over here, okay, if they go on the non-buyer list, all right, so if they're over here hanging out on this, that means that they were not even willing to commit, like your non-buyers, okay, so your non-buyers wouldn't even commit, so they wouldn't even spend $7. Okay, so if they wouldn't spend $7, how many of you feel like it might be a little hard to sell them something for $497? Just say yes. All right, I see lots of yeses. Now, here's the thing. That does not automatically mean that it's impossible, okay, to sell somebody that did not buy one of these books or did not buy the membership area on the new webinar formula. What it does mean is that typically buyers buy more, and usually they are ascending, right, in price. So you guys know that we've talked about this before, and that was the more that a person spends, okay, like if this is a initial price, so if this is the initial price and this is future purchases, okay, the more that a person spends here, like if this starts off at at 0 and it goes up to 100, all right, then it's going to look something, the curve is going to look something like this, okay? So in other words, if they spent $7 with you, this might be 50, and then, this might be the 7. I don't know. I'm not drawing it to scale. But you can see that right here where these two lines meet, okay, you've increased this much in value at that price point. So what that means is that the more somebody spends on the initial purchase, the more likely they are to spend on future purchases. So by asking for $7 or $5 or $12 or whatever the case may be, we've kind of qualified that person and said, hey, they're probably going to be willing to buy our maybe this is $497, right? They're going to be willing to spend $497 on our product. Whereas if they've got no money, right, they're still down here. We haven't really qualified them for anything, okay? So as a buyer comes in, there's more value, okay, in that buyer when you start to promote some of the additional products, because buyers will continue to buy. Cross-promoting each one of these makes total sense, right? So literally saying to yourself, hey, anytime somebody buys one of these, I'm going to promote the other. Because one is a book, okay, and one is a course. They complement each other. If you've got one, you still need the other. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense to you. Okay, so you want to build complementary courses when you're building out your digital business, because at this particular point in time, you have a digital business. And for those of you that haven't downloaded these funnels, when you get them tonight, you'll be able to go through it and see. I mean, you have a full-blown digital business, okay? You have everything that you need to start your own business selling digital products. And what's great is you don't have to worry about Shopify, and you don't have to worry about the trinkets. And I know my brother does that, and I don't disparage it. I don't mean to say anything bad about it. All I'm saying is that, hey, at the end of the day, I would much, much rather promote and sell digital products, right, than physical products. And you've now got 3 digital products that you can sell. So there's a lot of value that's inside of this, right? There's a lot of value that's inside of it that I feel like people will purchase multiple things. How many of you have had somebody that has purchased multiple things from you now, where you've got the your 8-figure book funnel, you've got the Inboxer Academy funnel, and the new 7-figure email formula funnel? All right, I see a few people saying yes. Very good. I see a few people saying yes. Awesome. So we've got some people that have had that happen. So, and as we start to build this out, and as we start to really put this together, okay, what you're going to find is that each one of these businesses complements and supports each other when you do your promotional advertising, okay? Now, the question is, what type of traffic where, right? So traffic where? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this, because I saw this as being a question and a thing. Solo ads. All right, so a lot of you ask me, okay, which funnel should we send solo ads to? I would send this to the 8-figure one, and I would send this to Inboxer Academy. Okay, solo ads. Solo ads, as you guys know, I've taught you this before, they are typically good for lower ticket, lower price stuff, right? Things that don't cost a lot of money. And usually you get a very good conversion rate. Your conversion rates can be like, I mean, literally can convert, can convert up to, 15% sometimes. In fact, how many of you how many of you checked out that digital mastermind course or digital marketing mastermind that I put out? I talked to you a little bit about it yesterday. We literally have had like, I don't know, 200 people that have joined. It's on here somewhere. Let's see. It's this little card over here. It's called the Digital Marketing Mastermind. Here's the thing. I created that Digital Marketing Mastermind, and it's only $7. Okay, so it's only a $7 product. It's very, very similar to this right here. Very similar. And when I checked my stats on it, I could not believe how I haven't had that much. I've not sent but like one email about it, and that wasn't even to everybody, right? But our conversion rate is like 15%, okay? So really, really high conversion rates happen when you have really low price stuff, because look, there's massive value for $7, right? So you're gonna get a higher conversion rate. So what that means is you still gotta buy a lot of traffic. You still gotta get traffic, right? But you're going to get a little better conversion rate on these lower ticket things than you are on the auto webinar. Okay, so if I was doing solo ads, that's probably the route I would go. If I'm doing Facebook, okay, so if I'm doing Facebook ads, all right, and that's the path that I want to go down to promote my business, all right, I'm probably going to do the 8-figure book, okay, because books do really well on Facebook. I'm also going to test the 7-figure webinar, okay, and the reason I'm going to do this, okay, so the reason that I'm going to test the webinar on Facebook is the quality of traffic from Facebook. Remember, we've talked about this in the past, is that Facebook has a very good quality, all right? It's a quality traffic. You can target your ads. You can determine who's gonna see your ad, how much income they have. I mean, you can determine all kinds of stuff about your ads when you run them on Facebook. So when I'm running ads on Facebook, I'm looking more at people on Facebook will respond to books. So you guys probably, how many of you have seen me promote my book on Facebook? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses flying into the chat box. Of course, yeah, I do this all the time, right? But I also promote my webinars. I promote my webinars on Facebook because Facebook works so well at getting quality traffic. I can find people that are more interested in what I have, therefore they'll probably spend the enrollment fee to take advantage of what I have, right? So different types of people when you're looking at different advertising, techniques and places. If you're looking at somewhere like Google and Yahoo, okay, all right, so if you're looking at these types of places for advertising, all right, which I don't do a ton of Google ads, I don't do a ton of Yahoo ads, right? But I think all three of them work well on here. People respond to book ads on search engines. They would respond to Inboxer Academy. They would also respond to the 7-figure webinar. Okay. I know I just said 7 webinar, but you get the point. They would respond to all of these. And that's because search traffic is literally people that are searching for a book on internet marketing, a course on email marketing, a webinar on email marketing. They're doing direct searches. So that's like the highest quality traffic you can even buy, is if you're buying traffic from Yahoo or from Google. But again, that normally comes at, in my opinion, it's lower traffic counts. Okay, so lower traffic counts, lower traffic amount. Okay, so you're just not going to get as much traffic when you're promoting it on Google and Yahoo as you will with these solo ads and these Facebook ads. The reason I say this is because I've seen people that want to start over here, right? I've seen people that want to start over here with solo ads because solo ads are pretty simple, right? It's guaranteed. If I give you, $50, I'm going to get 100 clicks, right? Or however many, right? So it's kind of a given, and it's a guarantee. And people like guarantees, right? They like to have, a guarantee, right? They love something that's guaranteed. And so that's fine. We use solo ads in our business too. Nothing wrong with it. Just make sure that you have built out your autoresponder funnels, okay, so that your email promotions, when somebody goes into your funnel and they look at the 8-figure book, or they look at the Inboxer Academy, let's make sure. I don't like that. Okay, when they look at the 8-figure book or they look at Inboxer Academy, we want to make sure that we are cross-promoting all of the other products that we have. This is the biggest and the single most important thing that any of you can do in your business, is to make sure that each funnel point is promoting the other funnel. You do that through your email list. Now, because we built these businesses over time, and because we've put all these assets in here over time, I wanted to review them with you to understand that we have the 8-figure funnel formula book. And I want you to look at this. We have the emails already broken down for your buyers and your non-buyers. Okay? Then look down here. We have Inboxer Academy, and we have the emails broken down for your buyers and your non-buyers. Okay, and then if you look down here at the 7-figure email strategies, which is the newest business, okay, all of the emails for this are already stored in the funnel. I know that sounds crazy, but if you go over here into the funnel and you look kind of like at this auto webinar registration and you click on the automation tab, you'll see all these webinars are here, or all these emails are here to keep promoting this particular webinar. The one thing that we have not added, and the one thing that we have not done, is give you emails that you can plug in here that go back and promote this funnel and promote this funnel. So what I'm going to do for you guys next week, okay, because I want to give you specific emails for each funnel. Here's what I'm going to do next week. And this is why I wanted to kind of break the trend, and I want to show you guys what I'm going to give you next week. Because next week, what I'm going to give you is going to tie all this together and do it for you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a new section called Cross Promo Emails. All right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one for the 8-figure book. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create you a file of Promo Inboxer Academy. And I'm going to create you a file of Promo the 7-figure webinar. Okay, so I'm going to create those emails for you that are files already designed for you to take, drop into your funnel, and it'll automatically start promoting your other 2 businesses. That's what I'm going to do for the 8-figure book. Then, because I want to make sure that we connect all of your businesses together, for Inboxer Academy, okay, so for Inboxer Academy, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to create a file, okay, and I write these emails myself, where we promote the 8-figure book, okay, and then I'm going to create a file where we promote your 7-figure webinar. All right, and all you've got to do, literally, guys, is copy and paste these emails in, because I'm going to personally write them, which, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the best copywriter in the world. I'm just saying that I'm pretty good, right? Some of you are laughing at me already. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good. Then I'm going to create one for your 7-figure webinar. All right, I just call it the 7-figure webinar because it's easier to understand. And I'm going to create you a file to promote, okay, the 8-figure book. And I'm going to create you a file to promote Inboxer Academy. Now, what that means is this is a collection of over, I would say, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, probably over 20 emails that I'm going to personally write, and I'm going to give these to you next week. Because if I give you these emails next week, do you guys agree that that would connect all of your businesses just how I told you we need to connect them? Yes or no? All right, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to connect these businesses, because I know that you know, Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving is coming up, the holidays are coming up, and what normally happens is we'll have a few less people that show up on Thanksgiving. Sometimes we take a hit on Thanksgiving, even though I'm here. But that's okay. So here's the thing. What we're going to do in the coming weeks, okay, so this is coming up next week. Also, what we're going to do next week, okay, so also next week, what we're going to do is a deep dive into the setup of the 7-figure funnel. So what I found that a lot of people were asking questions in the group, and I wanted to stick to the script tonight. I wanted to go through and talk to you about connecting your businesses. But I also found that a lot of people were mentioning, hey, look, inside of here, when we create our email list, okay, how are we, you know, when we create an email list here, how do we get our buyers in one and our non-buyers in another? In other words, how do we segment our list? Is that a question that a lot of you had? Okay, very good. I saw that coming up in the group, okay? So since I said that we were going to learn how to connect our businesses this week, which is exactly what we learned how to do, and what I've mentioned, shown, and then of course I'm going to connect them for you through these emails right here that I give to you next week. What I'm going to do is next week, I'm going to do a deep dive into this funnel. I'm going to literally show you how to set up the different email list segments. I'm going to show you how to go in here, okay, go to your Actionetics, click on your email list, okay, and I can do this like boom, 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 right? Like you click on your email list, and then once you go into your email list, you can see that there's a 7-figure auto webinar list, and you can actually go into these lists and you can create triggers, okay? You can create triggers and things that allow the list. And so what I'm going to do is go through and show you all of your lists, because it's not difficult to set up a list in here. You go in, and what you do is you call it a smart list. So like your auto webinar buyers. And if we create this as a smart list, okay, then what we can do is when we go in here and we click create the list, we can add a rule, and we can say, hey, anytime somebody, and of course you can have multiple rules, but right here you can say product purchase. So you can say, hey, obviously if anybody bought the product, okay, and then you select I don't have the 7-figure product saved in here, but let's just say they bought the product done for you funnel, and you save this, it would segment out the people that buy the product, and it would put them into this new buyer's email list. This is how we segment our email list from buyers to non-buyers. However, what I'm going to do is that's a full-blown class, right? Like that's a class that I have to go very slow. I have to show you in great detail, and I have to make sure that it's very easy for you to then just watch the replay and work along with me to do that. How many of you feel like that would be an awesome use of our time next week here together on the Success Connection? Just say yes if that's you. Okay, great. So I see lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses. I was just giving it a second here to make sure I see lots of people saying yes. So I'm going to try my webcam back on again. Here we go. I'm back. And nope. And then it says I have slow network connection, but I don't see my connection so slow. So okay. So sometimes it just makes me mad. GoToWebinars always make me mad. So next week we're gonna do a deep dive into that funnel and walk through every page, like every single page of the funnel, how to segment the email list, just step by step. So I know that I teach a lot of my whiteboard. Probably won't be a lot of whiteboard next week. Probably going to be a whole lot more just diving into exactly what you need to know in order to set it up, okay? And I see tons of people in the chat box that are saying, yes, 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 we want that, we want that, we need that. And I've seen it in the group, okay? So understand I'm watching the group. So the more you comment in the group and the more you help each other, the more I'm going to be aware of what's going on, what you need help with, what you want help with, and that's what's going to help me help you more. So next week, you'll get these emails. Okay, so you're going to get these emails, the cross-promotion emails, which is like 20 emails that I'm writing for you. You'll get them completely free. We're also going to do a deep dive into the 7-figure funnel, and here's why. We will create our, will be our 4th full-fledged business, our 4th business once we get this one set up. So I've got another business model that ties into all of these and does a phenomenal job. And I'm going to let you guys vote on it, not next week, but the next. You'll get to vote on which business model you want me to build for you next. So we've built an auto webinar, we've built a $7 book, we've built a micro continuity, and there are other business models that we can create, and we're going to create them for you and give them to you right here on the Success Connection. That way we keep growing your digital empire. Because look, the whole idea is this whole thing fits under what we kind of call like the digital umbrella, right? Like this is your digital umbrella, right? And you've got, the 8-figure book course, and you've got the 7-figure webinar, right? And then you've got this Inboxer Academy. And what we want to do is we want to fill this, right? We want to fill this up with like something else over here and something else over here and maybe something over here. And what happens is we just bring customers, okay? We bring customers, okay, into our umbrella, right? Into our ecosystem. You hear me talk about ecosystems all the time. And you have all these different things that you can sell them. And the thing is we're not trying to sell everybody everything. How many of you have gathered that by now? We're not trying to sell everybody everything. We're trying to provide enough so that everybody has something that they want, or we have something for everyone. For instance, the gas station. The gas station doesn't expect you to come in and buy the gas, some candy, a drink, a full-fledged meal at one of the little fast food restaurants, some cigarettes, and some lottery tickets. Sure, they would love if you came in and did all that, right? But they want to make sure they have the lottery tickets for the people that want them, since you come in for the gas. They want to make sure they have the Gatorade for the people that do want it, since you came in for some snacks. They want to make sure they have the full, restaurant thing on the side of it, because maybe that'll bring people in that'll walk over and buy some candy. The whole idea is you have something for everyone, not a bunch of somethings for one person. And so what you have to look at with your digital business is think about all the different things that you can provide people and all the different ways that you can help them. Look, I am building you a clone of my own business, right? That's the whole point. If you think about it, look, we have some great products. I know a lot of you have these products. Our fan page domination course, one of the most popular things we've ever released, teaches you how to build your Facebook fan page. But not everybody wants to do that. So there's a ton of people that want to just learn email. So we have email domination. Now, Could you take email domination and apply the what we teach you in that course to the fan page domination training? Absolutely, because with fan page domination, you can build your email list. So then it makes sense to know how to monetize it properly. Use email domination. These two things work together, but they're also separate. We have courses like the Insider Newsletter. It's $10 a month. And we go through a specific training every month on my business, like what we're doing in our business, right? That's it. And then we've got like this digital mastermind, $7 a month. We have inexpensive stuff. Not everybody can afford to be, say, an ambassador, right? So we provide a little bit for everybody. We have the Mastery Funnel Club. We have some awesome, awesome courses inside of Morrison Education. The whole idea is not that you buy every single course. It's that we keep providing opportunity for you to find something that you actually like, something that will make sense for you, something that will work for you. And that's the whole point that we're trying to make here with your business is I want you to be able to have something to offer everyone so that you can build your business to a higher level. How many of you understand that? Just say yes. All right, perfect. We have reached the 1 hour mark. So here's the thing. Very, very important. Next week, you will get the cross-promotional emails from me completely free. These will be emails that you put into each one of your autoresponders for each one of your businesses that will promote your other businesses, okay? Super, super important because these are going to be phenomenal emails. They do convert. When you drive traffic, you're going to send traffic to these things. They're going to convert. It's just how it works, okay? Going to happen. And then we're also going to dive into the 7-figure email formula business, and I'm going to show you the full setup, how to segment your lists and everything, which you can apply to all of your businesses, right? Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes if you're excited about that. So that's what's happening next week. Now, for those of you that are new and don't have our funnels already and don't have our businesses, let me give them to you and let me give you the password and all that cool stuff tonight so we can get you started. This is our Success Connection resource page. You probably want to write down the website address for the said page here, and it is listed right here. Okay, so right here. All right, so go.vsc.com / let's see, go.vsc.com / funnel. Now you'll notice that there's a password. I have not given you the password to that just yet. Please write it down. Okay, so go.vsc.com / funnel. Look at the page and let me explain to you what we're doing. Step one, if you're brand new, you need Clickfunnels. If you want me to give you these funnels, you need Clickfunnels. If you'd like to try to recreate these on your own by yourself, you can do that. The Success Connection training does not require you to buy anything, but it sure as heck is a lot easier when we can give you these things. What that means is I can give you this funnel right here to sell this book. I can give you this funnel right here to sell this members area already done for you. I can give you this funnel right here for the 7-figure email formula, which is going to make you, $497 or whatever you choose to charge when you sell it. And the cool thing and the great thing and all that is that you actually get the products too. So you get the entire course. You don't just get the one piece of the course. You get the whole thing. So like, for instance, the 7-figure auto email webinar, you get all of this right here, the order pages, the members area so that you have the product that you're selling, and then the entire sales page. What happens is ClickFunnels has this thing called shared funnels, and you can see this all throughout ClickFunnels. We can give you a specific link, okay, which happens to be these little download buttons right here. And when we give you these links, it will literally put this entire funnel into your ClickFunnels account and you're ready to go, okay? So now you can start using this business just like that. It's built for you. It's yours. We have no control over it. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do if you don't have ClickFunnels is get it. We've secured a free trial for you. So if you use this link right here, you can get a free trial of ClickFunnels. You want to get that first. Once you open your ClickFunnels account, okay, open your ClickFunnels account, you can scroll down and I would go ahead and get the 8-figure funnel formula. That's the book funnel. So that's this funnel, okay? That's the complete sales funnel for the book along with the book itself. There it is. Okay, I wrote it. It's yours to sell. Download that into your ClickFunnels account. Again, that's free. Download the Inboxer Academy course. That's the sales page, which you can see right here. The entire funnel, everything. There's the members area that you sell people into. The course is already done for you. Download all of this. And then download the 7-figure email strategies funnel. That's the brand new one. That's the auto webinar. That's going to make you $497 every single time somebody buys. Here it is right here. Okay, $497. And you can change the price, by the way. You could charge $1,000, $300, whatever you want to charge. We have it priced at $497. Download all 3 of these businesses. Have them ready to rock and roll next week. For those of you that already have this business, if you want the keynote presentation, I added it right here for you so that you can download the keynote presentation as well. And of course, if you download the funnel, it will automatically have the video in it. So this video, it's already in there for you. If you want to put this video into your other funnel, you can just copy this link and paste it into Clickfunnels. You cannot go to this link and download the video, okay? All you can do is put this link into your Clickfunnels page and the video will show up. But honestly, it's easier just to click the download button, and when you click it, the video is already in there, ready to rock and roll for you. So I saw a lot of people had some issues with that last week. I think it was just how we worded it. There's no download of this. You just copy and paste it. We don't let anybody download the video, but we give you the video to use on your pages, okay? So you can get the 7-figure email strategies funnel, all of it completely free, ready to rock and roll. All of it is right there. Of course, if you're interested in our digital mastermind, we have a link and I made a video for you and that's cool. But for the most part, what I want you to do is get these things and get them done. And the reason is because, and it kind of goes back to what our password is for tonight for this funnel. How many of you truly feel like you can make money with these businesses that I've put together for you? Just say yes down here in the comments box. If you feel like you can make money, if you feel like absolutely these 3 businesses, along with the 4th one that we're going to finish before the end of the year, you can make some freaking money somehow using these businesses because we've built them for you. You don't even have to build them. All you got to do is connect them, right? I see lots of yeses coming in. I see lots of yeses. So here's the thing. The only way for you to ever be massively successful and make real money is you have to actually do what we teach you. You have to take that action, that initial action. You've got to say, okay, I don't have these funnels right now. I need them. And so what do? You come to this page, you go to that link that you see right there, you put the password in that I'm going to give you in just a minute, you download these funnels. They cost you nothing, right? And we've spent tons and tons of time building this for you. It's free for you. You have to actually apply yourself. If you don't apply yourself, there's no way in the world that you're going to be successful with anything that you do. And so for tonight, the password to get right here to this page, so you can get your free trial of Clickfunnels if you're a new student, okay? And you might want to subscribe to our Facebook alerts. That allows us to let you know when new things are happening, and of course, when the Success Connection is starting. We do not spam you or sell you anything in there, so please be mindful of the fact that you get like 1 message from us a week, and that's it. But you'll want to get Clickfunnels and then get all of your funnel assets, okay? And the password to make this happen tonight, I felt like was really important and made a lot of sense. The password is apply, because you have to apply yourself if you want to be successful. Now, there's no way to make money with what we've built you if you don't apply yourself to it, if you don't apply what I'm teaching you, if you don't actually take that action. So what I would love for you to do, and this would make my day, right? If you guys would just go on Facebook and say, I will apply myself. I will apply myself. Type it all over. Look, we're streaming this live on Facebook. You can see my Facebook website address. It's right there on the screen. If you're inside of the Facebook group, post in there. I will apply myself. If you post that in the group, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have somebody on my team, probably Nick, go through and randomly select somebody, and he'll write a comment to you on Facebook and give away $500 tonight live if you write, I will apply myself. And all you got to do is find this video on my Facebook page. It's streaming live right now. Of course, it'll probably be finished up by the time you get on there. But between that and the Facebook group, just write, I will apply myself, right? Because here's the thing. People need positive motivation. People need positivity in their life. They need to have something positive to focus on. So if you write, I will apply myself, and there's other people that are writing that they will apply themselves, right? So there's all these people that are writing, I will apply myself. I will apply myself. Guess what? There's going to be lots more people that think about, oh gosh, I should apply myself too. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just say yes. Okay. there's going to be a lot of people that now want to apply themselves. And that's what I want for you. I want you to apply yourself, and I want you to push other people to apply themselves. So with that said, go on Facebook, leave me the comments, say, I will apply myself. That is what I think is most important for all of us right now, is to apply what we're learning and to spend the time doing the things that other people aren't doing. That's what's going to help you be massively successful. Hopefully you guys love tonight's Success Connection. Next week is going to be the bomb. You're going to get the emails from me. I think I'm going to go ahead and release this as a replay for you guys because I didn't actually go into any of my accounts. I may end up going in my accounts next week. When I have to connect things, I have to show you how I'm connecting them. It's inside of my accounts. So I may not do a replay next week. I'll do a replay this week because I plan to go and show something that I didn't end up showing because now I'm just going to write these emails for you. And so I went a little different direction, and I don't want to penalize people that couldn't be here if there's no reason to. So I think I'm going to go on and release the replay for this. But next week I may not do the replay, depending on if we have to log into my personal autoresponder accounts. We're probably not going to put that on a replay, okay? So make sure that you're here next week. Go to this page right now, type in the password. It's apply. It's very simple to get there. Make sure that you get your free trial to Clickfunnels. Get it tonight. Don't procrastinate. Here's the deal. All the links on this page, they break at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So at midnight tonight, this page does not work anymore, and you miss your opportunity to do this until next week. We have to do that to keep all of these links from getting out into the hands of tons and tons of people that I don't want to have them. So all of these download links, you need to click them right here that you see. You need to click them right now, okay, before midnight if you're a new student, because obviously we will be removing them, or we'll be breaking the links anyway by the end of tonight at midnight, okay? So with that said, listen, thank you so much for being here. For all of our new students, I hope you love this training. I know that it's kind of a continuation of things, right? We're getting ready to start a new business, the 4th business. So you'll be right on the front side of that. But you can watch all the replays of this. Look, all the replays are always listed for you right here on the little Success Connection tab that you see right there. You can always go back in there and watch every single replay of every single Success Connection. It's pretty crazy, for 4 years. So you can go back and watch all the replays from the last couple months where we've been talking about this 7-figure email formula webinar, an auto webinar. But at the end of the day, I'm giving you all the businesses. I'm going to keep catching you up every single week. And for those of you that are with me every week, we're building a digital empire. I'm telling you, I got a master plan for how you can connect all this stuff, make good money, and do good by people. And that's the most important part. It's make good money, but do good by other people and by the people that you're selling things to. Make sure that they get value and that you're helping them change their lives, just like I truly hope that I'm helping you change yours. So thank you so much for being here with me. Have a fun weekend, a safe weekend, have a productive weekend. Like I tell you every week, do a little bit more than other people, so you'll be a little bit further than other people. This is a race to the finish line, right? We want to work smarter, not harder, but we also want to work more than other people, because every minute you're sleeping and resting, there's somebody else that's grinding it out, trying to take your place. So you got to always realize that you and you only control yourself as an entrepreneur, and you have to put your work and your business in front of things that are frivolous, right? Don't put them in front of family and friends and stuff like that, but you got to put it in front of watching television. Nobody ever got rich watching TV, right? So stay focused and do this every single day. Join our Facebook group. If you are not a member of our Facebook group, you need to be. There's a link right there on the screen. go.bsc.com/group. Type it in, join. It's free. We'll approve you in a little while. And you can connect with everybody else on here. There's like 13,000, 14,000 Success Connection members. You can connect with them. And everybody helps everybody have success. That's what it's all about. That's the reason why I'm here. And that's the reason why I keep doing what I'm doing every single week. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I look forward to seeing you next week right here on the Success Connection. Make sure that you go to this page, go.bsc.com/funnel, type in the password, apply, because we're going to apply ourselves. Get Clickfunnels if you don't have it. Download all of your funnels, the keynote speech. Get ready for next week. I'm going to give you some awesome emails, and we're going to go deep into the 7-figure webinar formula, and we're going to show you how to connect every single piece of this, all those little questions you've been having. We're going to go through each and every one of them and get this business up and ready to rock and roll for you and for the rest of the Success Connection family. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys next week right here, same place, same time. Take care, everybody.